I'm an animator. I'm here as the chairperson of the Animation Association in Nairobi. It's called A3, the Association of Animation Artists in Kenya. One of the biggest challenges is the education system in Kenya. I would say it's lack of stories. And I think that's a problem of the educational system. Yeah. But it's also a problem of what is out there in the world, because we are always having other people's stories pumped out to us. And so when you ask young people to tell a story, they'll just plump for the stuff they see is dramatic about Africa. They'll tell a story about child soldiers, or, I'm like, man, you live in boring Nairobi. Can you give me a story about losing your bus fare? I would advise them to buy a 22 bob exercise book in Tuskies, those plain ones, and start drawing. And you just draw pictures, because everyone has a pencil. What do you need? A pencil, a rubber, and you draw. And you make this, you make a flip book. Didn't we all spend time doing that when the teachers were boring? Yeah. You make a flip book. And then at that point, you can think about scanning it in, seeing what it looks like. Or else you get a camera and you have it somewhere still and you move your creature around and then you try and talk over it so that it works at the same pace. Yeah, just start making animation. Don't sit around saying you can't because you don't have a computer. You don't need a computer to do animation. Go ahead and find ways to work without money. And especially when you're a young person, you don't have little mouths to feed. You can sit and work for 18 hours a day, because honestly, the time I spent doing that that work is still what's carrying me today. Do it by the cheapest possible method and develop your skill to a very high level. So once you've picked your method, you just stick with it until you get brilliant, and it better be a cheap method.